Listen, the current administration, Trump's administration, is definitely much better news for the US than the alternative, that's for sure. But let's not kid ourselves. No administration is going to vouch for the separation of money and state,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So, I mean, as friendly as they are to Bitcoin, the best that they're going to do, in my opinion, is just stay out of the way. Right now, they're going to add Bitcoin to a strategic Bitcoin reserve. They're talking about this and all that good stuff. And many people are cheering it on without really understanding, what the implications of this are. They're cheering it on because they happen to hold some Bitcoin, and now all of a sudden they are seeing, 1 million, 10 million, $100 million Bitcoin, and that's what they're excited about. Again, for the wrong reasons. Number go up is the most useless metric around Bitcoin. It's the most insignificant one, but yet it's the one that's attracting the most attention from those that understand nothing. That's how you know somebody's clueless, is because they look at the price. What's the price? So once you understand Bitcoin, you realize that the Bitcoin's price never changes. One Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. It's not Bitcoin that's volatile. It's people that are volatile. It's the fiat currency that's worthless. That's the volatile thing. One BTC is one BTC. So, am I bullish about the administration? I'm neutral. I'm happy that they're going to get out of the way, and I'm happy that they're taking measures sort of to slow down the decay, because things in the US got so horrific that I think at best they can slow it down. I don't think they can fix everything. It's like, how are you going to fix, decades of problems? But there is talk now about stable coins, and that worries me, because a stable coin is a central bank digital currency, just marketed with a different name, right? What's Tether, for example? If they decide one day to stop it or start censoring transactions, what stops them? So a stable coin is a CBDC that just hasn't been activated or weaponized yet. So I think their plans is to somehow extend the lifeline of the US dollar, which might work temporarily. Long term, I don't think it's sustainable. But some countries, like in Central or South America, that are really in dire situations, those will be sold the pipe dream that, look, now you have easy access to money, you can do this, blah, blah, blah. But what does that really do? Again, it keeps them dependent on someone else. Whereas Bitcoin was created to destroy the shackles from anyone. But it's not going to happen overnight. There's too many hurdles still for it to take place at a fast enough pace. In my opinion, it's going to happen no matter what, because the money printing is not going to stop. how can it? If you stop it, the whole Ponzi falls apart 10 minutes later. So something's going to give. Whether they extend that lifeline a little longer, I have no idea, man. I wish I had a crystal ball to tell you. But for those that are, getting all excited about the number go up, the number is going to go up anyhow. These events might speed it up. But if you notice what's happening now, like at the time of this conversation, like how much bullish news is there out there? In fact, in the whole 16 years, I've never heard so much bullish news.
Never.
Like never. It's never happened. Nation state adoption, institutional adoption, strategic Bitcoin reserves on so many levels, people buying, tens of thousands of Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. And yet the number go up, maxis are all crying because the number is not going up, it's going down, and they have no idea why, right? Mm-hmm. So if with all the bullish news, that price is going down, it should tell you something, right? So you need to control what you can control. That's always been my motto. You cannot control the fiat world. That's out of your hands. Focus on what you can control, which is your time and energy. Bitcoin is a savings technology. If you have an income coming in, consider saving a portion of it in Bitcoin. Because over time, your purchasing power is going to go up. It's not going to go down. People living on a Bitcoin standard rarely complain about money. Have you ever realized that? Because their purchasing power goes up. Whereas someone who's not on a Bitcoin standard is always complaining about high prices. It's like an inverse correlation, right? Like the famous example about the house. 5 years ago, you could buy like a nice house for, I don't know, 300 Bitcoin. Today, you can buy it for 5. But someone who only has dollars can't buy the door because it's so expensive, right? So again, you need to understand that this is not some sort of magic trick. One asset is created to be deflationary, fixed supply, scarce asset, the world's scarcest asset, 21 million from now to eternity. And the other one was created to be printed to oblivion. So pick which poison you want to play with. One is a road to hell, guaranteed mathematically, and one restores your purchasing power and time and energy, and more importantly, your freedom. Bitcoin is freedom go up. It's not number go up. It's you in control of your life goes up. That's what it's about. This is what the Bitcoin way truly represents.
Beautifully said. So we were just touching on, $10 million per coin, all these different things, right? And price. And Mike Maloney is one of my favorite people of all time. 15 years ago, just studying gold and silver and everything. And he always said, most people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. And it's exactly what you were just kind of alluding to, where people get caught up in the number go up, which it's a great marketing mechanism, obviously. And so it's great for that. We get caught up in it. Everyone gets caught up in it. I just had a friend the other day, I saying, well, how can Bitcoin actually go to $10 million per coin? And I told him it probably doesn't. Purchasing power wise, it might, but it probably collapses. And Fiat probably collapses before we even get to that point. So, I mean, what when someone asks you, like I call it like the no bueno zone, like it's the no go zone, the no bid zone. Like at some point, the Fiat, no one's going to accept, like you said earlier, this worthless toilet paper for Bitcoin. Like who's going to actually accept that? In that perspective, where do you think that line is? Because I was talking to Samson the other day, and he was like, it might be 500,000 to $1 million. Where is that line for you? Is it $1 million? Is it 10 million? Is it 300,000? Like when you see like, hey, people just aren't going to accept this trash anymore, and they only want Bitcoin? Where do you fall on that spectrum?
If you want the answer to that question right there, and you like that spicy clip, check it out here. Come on, we'll see you in there. But if you want the full interview in its entirety, all the spicy clips put together, and you're not going to want to miss it, believe me, then check that out here. Go on, we'll see you in there. Do it.